Luxembourg is smaller than Rhode Island. You can drive across it in about an hour. The entire population is around 650,000 people. That's less than one borough of New York City. And yet Luxembourg has the highest GDP per capita in the world. Over $125,000 per person. That's double the United States. Triple Germany. 6 times the global average. So how did a country the size of a small city become the richest place on earth? Luxembourg sits at the heart of Western Europe, wedged between France, Germany, and Belgium. It's been a crossroads of European power for centuries. This tiny country was invaded and occupied repeatedly throughout history. Yet it survived. The key was strategic irrelevance combined with useful geography. Too small to threaten anyone. Too central to ignore. Luxembourg's first economic miracle was steel. In the late 1800s, iron ore deposits in the south of the country fueled a steel industry that made Luxembourg one of the largest steel producers in Europe. ArcelorMittal, the world's largest steel company, is still headquartered in Luxembourg City. But steel was just the beginning. When the steel industry declined in the 1970s, Luxembourg pivoted hard. Luxembourg reinvented itself as a global financial center. The country introduced banking secrecy laws and favorable tax policies that attracted banks, investment funds, and holding companies from around the world. Today, Luxembourg is the largest investment fund center in Europe and second globally behind only the United States. Over $5 trillion in assets under management flow through this tiny country. 140 banks from 27 countries operate in Luxembourg. The financial sector accounts for about 35% of GDP. For comparison, that's higher than Wall Street's share of the U.S. economy. Luxembourg specializes in investment fund administration, private banking, and reinsurance. It found niches within finance that bigger countries overlooked and dominated them. Luxembourg is also a founding member of the European Union and hosts several key EU institutions. The European Court of Justice, the European Investment Bank, the Secretariat of the European Parliament. This institutional presence brings thousands of highly paid international civil servants and diplomats. They spend money, pay taxes, and boost the economy. Being small and neutral made Luxembourg the perfect diplomatic host. Here's something wild. Every working day, over 200,000 people commute into Luxembourg from France, Belgium, and Germany. That's almost half the country's workforce coming from abroad. About 47% of Luxembourg residents are foreign nationals. It's the most internationally diverse country in Europe. This influx of talent fuels the financial sector and keeps the economy humming. And Luxembourg isn't done pivoting. The country has quietly become a major player in satellite communications. SES, one of the world's largest satellite operators, is headquartered here. In 2017, Luxembourg became the first European country to pass a law on space mining rights. It's positioning itself as the go-to jurisdiction for space resource companies. From steel to finance to space, the pivots just keep coming. So why is Luxembourg richer than most countries? Steel built the foundation. Finance created the wealth engine. The EU brought institutions. Cross-border workers provide the talent. And smart pivots keep it relevant. Luxembourg proves that size is irrelevant. What matters is adaptability. The willingness to reinvent yourself before the old model breaks. From steel to banks to satellites, Luxembourg keeps finding the next move. And that's why this tiny country keeps winning.